Hi, Rizzlers.
Hey, Rizzle.
Oh my god, and we're back.
And we're back. Welcome back. Or welcome
To
to the RizzCast.
our channel.
You do
Just
call it
kidding.
my channel. Well, in the last episode more so, but this is more of an explanation because it's like kind of weeks after we finished filming that one.
Cody, I think it's like a month. No.
I think it's more than a month.
Oh,
When did we? I don't even know. I feel like this is our producer. So when did we record the last one? It was about a month.
Yeah.
And there's a reason behind it. It turned into the Christmas.
Yeah.
It was Christmas.
You get busy with fam
Got
stuff.
busy. I went home for Christmas.
For
Visit
like,
family.
2-3 weeks almost?
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you
sat on my ass. Yeah, no. I just worked and I've been packing because I leave on Tuesday for London, England.
London, England. That's the real tea that needs to be spoken about. Is this woman has the audacity to move to London, England for a semester, but I mean, like, for like selfish reasons, but also like so iconic. One mainly because that means if I go to London in April, I have a place to stay.
Yeah.
On your bed.
No, literally.
You'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah, you can get my bed. All my guests that are coming will get the bed, and then I'm gonna buy like a blow up mattress. And
I'll
just,
sleep
like,
on the blow up mattress. Honestly, a dorm is probably worse than a blow up mattress.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably attach. You stay.
I'm sure there's like a cot somewhere. I don't know how
Oh,
that
cute!
works.
Actually, you know what? They had those cots that have like a little bed on them. I mean, they're like $400, but you could do that for me.
Cheap.
Hashtag trigger warning.
Hashtag cheers.
Hashtag cock. Okay. Anyways, so the focus of this episode that she gave me the idea for was because I moved away from home when I was 23.
Yes.
Across the country.
Mm-hmm.
And I was leaving for years, but even across the world for a few months.
Yeah.
The focus of this episode was because you were moving to. You tell it.
So
where you're going?
This was
and why?
I guess like a year in the making, like a year in whatever process or whatever. I don't know how you say that, but I applied for study abroad through our university that we go to, and I was like originally gonna go to Spain, and Spain was gonna be my thing.
Where,
I was
like Madrid or something?
No, Barcelona. But it was like an hour away from Barcelona. It was a little town called Vic, and it was super cute, and I was like so dead set on it because I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna party, I'm gonna live my best life. But it was like also like
and you think you're not gonna do that in London?
No, I will. But I was like, I'm gonna go to, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to Vic, I'm gonna go to Spain, and I'm gonna know no one. I'm going there, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
But who are you gonna know in London?
But here's the thing. So throughout this program, we had like meetings every month or so, and you kind of meet people that are going, and you kind of get the idea of like what it's gonna be about. You talk about like security stuff. You talk about like passports and visas and everything like that. So
do you need a visa to go?
No, thank God.
Oh, probably because we're like under the British monarchy or whatever. Because we're
Canadian. So a month before I was supposed to go, I changed my mind. Something in me is like, I need to go to London. And I think what a big thing is that going to Spain, it was like myself and 3 guys, and they were all like Spanish. So for me, it's kind of like they're going there, and I'm like, do I want to put my faith in like
were
these
they in the
3
same
men?
program, or were they in a different
program? I think it was like business and like. And,
I wonder
like,
if it was those guys from business management that spoke Spanish in the back of the class.
Oh my god.
Was there 3 of them? Was one kind of short and hot?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yes, they all. That was. I think they were speaking Spanish.
I don't know. I think one's like
Slovakian
Chris or something. I don't even know.
What? Chris?
Chris.
I don't remember.
But like, anyways, they're going to Spain.
Sorry for this man.
I know. I'm so sorry. But I was gonna go to Spain, and then I was like, "Hey, do I really want to like put all my faith and trust and like say I'm gonna become BFFs with these 3 guys, like, and then obviously meet people when I'm abroad?" But like, I was like, and then I looked at the England list, and there was a choice to go to like Vienna, there was a choice to go to like other places, but England fit the best timeline with school wise, where I could still get off school and travel for the summer. So England had about like 6 girls.
You're staying there for the whole summer?
We'll just like tell maybe end of June.
Oh, but my God.
Or like early July.
We're going down under, guys.
No, literally. But like it had like 6 different girls from like different programs, and I was like, I'd feel way more safer, and just like I'd feel like better about the experience knowing that I can make friends with these girls. Like I'd rather make friends and like feel safe with like 6 women versus like 3 men that I don't even
Yeah, I get
know.
that.
So it was kind of like, I want to go to Spain in the summer. I want to go there and like I want to go to Italy and like I want to go to like France and I want to experience all that in the summer, but
Are you
England
gonna go to
wise,
Paris
oh yeah.
before I get there?
Oh yeah. And then I'll
You're
go
so
again.
fucked
And
in
then
the
I'll
head.
go again.
No, you're so
It's like
fucked in
literally
the
like a
head.
2 hour train ride. Of course I'm gonna go to
Train.
Paris.
People were like telling me to take the ferry, and I was like,
You can take a ferry, but
that
I
would be
think the
beautiful,
ferry
but
can be expensive.
I
But
think it's cheaper, but
it
you have to
might be.
drive like 4 hours to it.
Yeah,
Like I can
I
just hop
know.
on
Right?
a train and get
Yeah.
there in 2 hours.
Isn't there
Like,
also the underground like the tube or
is that what that
something?
is?
I think they call it the
The
tube.
tube.
The
Well, I
tube.
think that's just what they call subways in general, the
Yeah.
tube. But I
No,
mean, somebody from London, correct me if I'm wrong. I know people watch from there. We look at
the subway system. God damn.
Have you never been on a subway?
Well, like I don't know.
You probably have in I mean, Florida Airport. They have a subway
Never.
system.
The SkyTrain is so confusing already. I'm like,
Toronto has one. Yeah,
yeah.
you've been in Toronto. Where else has one? I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
the
not like in.
Calgary one was kind of like, what the fuck is this? That was
They don't
like
have a
busy.
subway.
Well, they have
But
like
they
a
have the train.
SkyTrain.
They do have that little. It's definitely not a sky train, but they do
Mhm.
have a train. I think that's actually quite neat that they have that for like a.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually not even a small city anymore.
There's
There's like about 1 million people now.
in Calgary?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of like immigration stuff.
I want to move to Calgary one day. I don't know what it is. I know. But
Well,
I'm
she
like,
says that because she's from there, but
I know.
here's what somebody who's not from there thinks. And I'm from Winnipeg, so I
Anything is better to
anything
you.
well, anything's better to most people because
Yeah.
what do you hear about Winnipeg? Okay, we have right now we have a good NHL team.
Yeah.
If y'all watch it, we're number one, I think, because Canucks were. But anyways,
Yeah.
whatever. The only thing you hear is that there might be like a good local music scene, which whatever. And there's the Human
Yeah.
Rights Museum, which I think kind of fucking sucks.
Hmm.
If you ask me, it's not like good to get kids involved because there's nothing interactive. It's like
Yeah.
reading a bunch of shit. So as an adult,
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god, this is so cool. But
Yeah.
when I went as a kid, it's off topic. What were we talking about? Calgary.
Yeah.
Calgary, I think, yeah, it's definitely like just a big cold prairie city. But at least they have they have the NHL team. They have like a large business section, whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I
I
like the
th-
SkyTrain here. I never
yeah.
take it, but
It's fun. I like the SkyTrain. I take the sea bus all the time when if I go
Sea Bus
downtown.
is so cool. If you guys
It's
don't know
just
what the
like
Sea
it's
Bus is,
cutesy. Like it's just like it's a little adventure.
it's just I think
Obviously,
it's
like in the
so
pitch
cool.
black dark, it's like
I think it's cool,
fun.
period, that
But
there's a
yeah.
little I mean, you grew up here, but
Yeah.
there's a little boat that you can just take from where we live on
Point A to
something called
point
the North Shore.
B.
A little boat across a little part of the ocean. It's like a mini ferry to
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
15
It's
minutes. I don't
perfect.
know. I think it's cool. Maybe I'm fucking fairy girl. It's so cool. I don't know why
It's
people.
still so cool.
You take that shit for granted. You spoiled brat.
I don't. I love the sea bus.
I get on it right now.
You guys like I'm gonna ride it back and forth for 6 hours
I'm
straight.
gonna get on there with a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I'm not getting off until I'm finished. Until I can't see straight.
It's like what?
I'm gonna stumble off. I'm gonna say, "Is this a sea
And then
bus?"
you're gonna hit Tap and Barrel of
I'm gonna go to
Shipyards.
Tap and Barrel. I'm gonna fucking puke on their bar. Hit on their chest. Okay, this is not advice for moving.
But
Wait, so since you're moving
so
out for a short
I think
time,
that my big advice is, or my big like, what the heck is that? I am 21. I'll be
that's why
20.
you're
I'll
so
be
wrinkled.
22. I'll be 22 this summer, and I've never left home. I've never not lived at home.
Well,
So
21 is pretty young.
it is young, but it's also like I'm I'm thankful that I'm doing this experience when I am older and more mature. I
Mm.
feel like if I was 18 doing this, oh my god, like
Not
no,
only would you
handcuff
probably
me
get
right now.
killed,
I'm insane.
you would get cuffed
Oh, I would.
or punched or
Hmm.
both.
But it's
Punched by
also
the cop
like
who's cuffing you.
I think about my 18-year-old self and like you're more gullible, you're more like whatever, you don't have like life experience, whereas like with age you kind of learn the ways of life. You have the drinking experience if you go to like bars
Mm.
and clubs. Like it's like if you know how to kind of like be like no to a lot of men versus like going to a foreign country
Oh my god, and going
And
to
like
like guys' houses or
no, like or like just going to like a bar in like Spain in the summer with like your friends when you're 18 and like
well,
guys
and I
could
mean
like
like
persuade you and you would try to be nice, but now I'd be like, fuck off,
and
bitch, you
it's like a
know?
different culture over there. I mean
Yeah.
like I'm not speaking poorly about any of these countries, but you always hear like, oh, you have to buy one of those ugly purses with like a
Oh yeah.
wire strap in
Oh,
it.
I
And I'm like,
have that. Yeah, I don't
well,
have the clip on
and
anymore. I
I
got
mean like
the
I wonder, is it really that scary? I mean, like,
I think it is. Yeah. Well, my boyfriend,
but people say like all those stereotypes about Canada, and we're
oh, I
like, I don't
know.
sit here saying
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
eat ham as bacon. I'm not fucking stupid. Like, I don't get.
No,
I don't
literally.
really care for maple
Yeah.
syrup. Like, I don't say syrup a. Oh, I want to go down to Newfoundland and Labrador. Like, I don't talk like that. Like, it's just I don't live in an
But
igloo.
I do think that like countries like Spain and maybe like Greece, Italy, there are like
Oh,
pickpocketers. And like
oh,
my
that's
boyfriend
a
was
different
talking
story.
about like
Pickpocketers, yeah.
because he obviously has a bunch of family that lives in England. So
Wait, hold that thought.
yeah.
She just said my boyfriend.
Oh, we've talked about
Last,
that before,
but it
right?
wasn't boyfriend. Last time it was guy I'm talking to.
No, but then the last episode that we recorded, he was my
I was tanked. I
boyfriend.
don't know.
But now I'm actually engaged. Now you
Now I'm
guys, now I'm
engaged.
engaged. I
Show the
do
ring,
actually have a ring on, but
and
it's like
it's from me.
it's a little
I bought it.
it's from Pandora,
It was 50
and
cents.
it's no, a
No, it was
little bit
very
more than
cute. I
that.
like it. I like
But
it.
it's like a little love ring, like a little like I don't know. I like it.
Go on about. Sorry, I changed it. I'm so sorry. What did you say about uh,
Oh, so
pickpocketers and shit?
well, like my boyfriend, he obviously like his family's from there, so he goes to like or he's been to Europe a bunch of times, and the times that he's been around like Italy and France and like Spain and stuff, he said that like you have to be really careful because like they'll trick tourists. There's like this bracelet scheme where they put a bracelet on you
I've
and they try to
seen
get money
that.
from
I've heard
you.
of it.
And
Yeah.
then that's how they know how they've marked you to be like, oh, that's a tourist that has money or something. And my brother was sharing a story about one of his coworkers that went there and she was sitting at one of the fountains in Italy, and this guy comes up to her, starts distracting her, and then another guy's beside her, and
Reaching
he's
in her bag.
unclipping her bag because she had the belt bag, and then
Oh, so they know how to get
yeah,
around it.
and then
Like
another guy has an umbrella to grab and reach it, and she sees that and she grabbed it, but it's like you have to be so
that is in London.
careful. No, wait, like I think it was like in Italy or something.
Oh,
But
I've
you have
definitely
to
seen
be
it a
really
lot in
careful.
Italy. I see it like
Italy,
TikToks.
Spain, probably Greece. Those are probably the more like I
What
would
is that
say
like
like
Western Europe
suspicious.
or I don't know what that is. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Maybe
don't
I'm thinking
know.
of a map,
Don't
but
ask me.
don't know. I am so confused with the map of Europe.
Oh my god, I
Maybe
don't get it.
the,
I don't get it.
North American education failed me, but I bet if you went to fucking London and said
Yeah.
where's Vancouver, they could, or maybe they could tell you Vancouver, but not Calgary or Winnipeg or
Oh, they'd be
something.
like, huh?
They'd say, "What's that?
No, literally.
What's that? No big. What are
They'd be
they
like,
talking?" That's like, have you seen that video about Little Mix? And they're
no.
like, they're playing that game where they put like that, they put the accents on their
Oh
front,
yeah.
and she's like, it's like Jamaican. She's like, it's like what? For one,
No.
racist.
My god. But if you go to England, there's so many different little cities and they all sound different. Some are like
I
really posh, like really
know.
posh.
Well, there's
And
like
then some are like
Liverpool.
Liverpool where they're like,
I think
all right. They're like really
that
rather
sounds
like
more
in
like
it.
Essex. I think
Essex is more like no,
no,
that's
Essex is
Australia. That's Australia.
Essex is
But
something like
Essex
Cockney.
is
Like it's
more
I like
like
Cockney. That's my favorite
they're more
Cockney.
like Essex is like posh, but they're
No,
like kind of
you do a good
aggressive.
New Zealand accent. You do good.
Do I?
Yeah, not Australian.
Really? I'm a
Australian's more like
K-way.
that's K-way.
K-way.
I like when
I
you
like
talk
it.
like
I'm K-way.
that. Tell me you want to party.
I want to party with the K-ways.
K-way. You sound. I think that's. I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
my boyfriend's brother's girlfriend
Kiwian.
she's from New Zealand and she does not sound like that.
Well,
But I
is
watched
she like from there? Like she moved here a year ago, or is
no,
she like born
she
there?
lives there still.
Oh, she lives there still.
Yeah, they're long distance. But she has a really like
That's fucking
soft accent.
far.
But then I watch a show on Bravo called Below Deck and there's a girl named
Yeah.
Katie
Mhm.
and Katie sounds like this and she's a K-way. And
I've
she
met
likes
one, maybe
bad
two people from New
boys.
Zealand.
Yeah.
They get so pissed when you say you're Australian or he's not
They're
Australian.
like,
How can you hate the person right next to you? That's like saying we
don't they
hate
like live?
America.
Aren't they like neighbors?
Yeah, it's like it's not as close as we are in America. There's the ocean in between, but
Isn't it
like
kind of crazy that people like from Australia would think that we had an accent?
I actually have to weigh in on that because until probably I'm gonna sound really
Because
stupid
like
here,
we don't
and
have an accent
I'm well, we
to like
do,
each other, like.
but they don't to each other
But
either.
when you moved here, do people have accents?
No,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
like you have a really thick like Irish accent. Like I
Me,
yeah
I sound Ukrainian. I speak of the Ukrainian. I say the fuck like it's something. It's like that. No,
yeah yeah.
when I swear to God, until a few years ago, I figured, oh, America, like North America. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say America. We don't have accents. The
No.
rest of the world does.
Yeah.
And that's just like I guess like being uneducated and being
Hmm.
naive. But no, to us, they're like, oh no, you have a Canadian or American accent.
Yeah.
Because people always ask about American because I don't sound Canadian.
Hmm.
We don't
But
really
like
sound
we'll
like that
say
here.
like
People they think that sorry to cut you off, but
that's
they think
fine.
that the Canadian accent is like the Newfoundland Newfie
Yeah.
accent. I'm a Newfie.
Like if you see people from like Ontario, like they'll say like car or like car or like
Are
bar
I guess there's
or
some
like a
things that I say.
bar
I
or
say
like a boot.
bagel.
I say
You almost
bagel.
said like American a bagel.
I yeah
Americans say
bagel like
well say be
pasta,
say
but they say
I
pasta
say pasta.
pasta.
I say pasta.
Yeah.
Say BEG.
BEG.
Like say the word.
Oh, bag
Yeah, no, say BAG.
bag
Both again.
bag.
Yeah, you do it like it's because
Yeah.
in America it's bag and bag.
Bag.
They say bag.
Yeah. Grab my
Bag,
bag.
bag. Yeah, bag.
Grab my
Bag.
bag.
But we say every it gets the same as bag,
Because like
bag.
my cousins live in California and they say like pajamas. They're like my
Pajamas. Oh, I
pajamas.
say
I
pajamas.
like pajamas.
Oh,
But they say
ew.
like
But
pajamas.
pajama, that's it's so weird because that sounds like something we should say because that sounds more British.
Yeah.
And we
Pajama.
have the same alphabet as wow.
Pajama.
Why do we
Pajamas.
sound like we're from Arkansas? How come this one's Arkansas, this one's Kansas, and how come this one's not Arkansas?
I'll never forget.
Laura,
I
fill
remember the
up.
time that
Come on, it's in the fridge, pig.
my
You're
my
so hot.
coworker was like,
Hold on. Shout out to Laura Moody for getting me wine.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
go.
honestly, she's a queen.
Yeah.
My coworker one time was like, I'm so excited to go home and get in my pajayjays, but I thought she said I'm so excited to go home and get in my vajayjays. I was like,
Oh.
oh, I didn't know we
You
were
should have said,
that.
I'm
I was
excited to
like,
get into your JJ too.
I was like, oh, I didn't know we were that close. That's amazing.
Speaking of co-work, I'm just kidding.
But
Oh, are you a tote bag
yeah,
girly? Yeah. Are you gonna
but
bring one to
now
London?
you guys, so for Christmas, my parents got me the Coach outlet was having a really good sale for like I think it was like Black Friday or Black Friday. And it was this big ass Coach tote bag with so many zippers and I have one
Do they want to
now.
give it to
It
me?
was less than $200.
I don't know if that's good for Coach. Is Coach?
Yeah,
I
cuz
don't
that was
know. I don't
originally
know.
like $600.
For Coach?
Coach is expensive.
I know it's like expensive brand name, but it's not like it's. Well, I guess that's how much like a Louis wallet is.
Yeah.
Like I think my Louis wallet. Well, we're not gonna talk about that.
Oh my god, I want to buy like
Actually, my
fake
Louis wallet's
shit from I
destroyed.
want to buy like fake stuff from like
I
Italy.
thought about that too, but I did buy a fake bag once just for fun, and it was like so shitty. It just broke.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's a waste of
I
50
know.
bucks. So I mean, like, if you're really gonna do designer, you might as well. If you really care that much,
I
just save up and
know.
get the real thing because it's gonna
Right?
last you years.
That's
I
true.
have a Louis Vuitton backpack that I got when I was 19. It's still
Really?
perfect. Yeah, it's
That's good.
perfect.
That's
I
good.
just realized though, I haven't given you any advice.
Yeah,
Do you
so
have a question? What would
well,
you like to ask your 26-year-old friend?
my thing is
Oh my god.
like what did you like cuz I've never like I've grocery shopped and everything, but like I don't like grocery shop and like cook for myself 24/7. Like I do cook, I do all that stuff. I clean, but like what was like your routine on how to do that? Like how did you how
Well,
did
I'm
you
trying to think
budget? Like
because
how did you like
actually,
figure out like okay, this is what I should be buying?
well, it's
Cuz like I know what I eat and I eat pretty
well, I did the
healthy.
same thing when I was 21,
Yeah.
except not for school. I moved to California to go to
Yeah.
the Grammys and all that
Yeah.
shit. And I was with that band. I was living in the house with 7 people in a
Yeah.
one bathroom, 2 bedroom house. Which, by the way,
That's very normal in LA though.
one of the best experiences of
Yeah.
my life. I only paid $800 for rent for however 3-4 months or whatever.
Right.
So, then my advice probably would have been very different than now.
Yeah.
But also, the exchange rate was different then.
Yeah.
You're going to pounds, which is basically triple CAD. So I don't know how much,
I think
but
it's like a $1.78 or
For
something.
budgeting, you honestly that sucks. Wow.
Yeah.
For budgeting, you honestly it's kinda like a figure it out as you go because
Yeah.
you go in with this mindset that you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna have this set amount for
Yeah.
this set amount for
And
this set amount for
it's
this."
like, nope.
And then something happens and you're like, "Fuck, all that's gone. What am I gonna eat?" It's like
Yeah.
and it's just like,
Your
yeah, there's,
usual
like,
trips.
one-time
Yeah.
buys, like and since you're only there
'Cause
for,
I'm not
like
gonna need like salt like every month. Like,
no.
oh
I think I've had the same table salt box since I moved here,
yeah.
like, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I just ran out because I mean, unless you're going to a box of salt a month,
Then that's
you're
an
going into
issue.
cardiac arrest or what, like, call 911, but,
Unless
no,
you have like a family of like 7, like you're not running
but
through salt that
even then, cholesterol, folks,
Mhm.
like, um, no, yeah, there's things that you have to buy once. I mean, you go there, you get your cleaners, you get your I
Yeah, I
mean,
need like
do you
toilet
know what your place
cleaners.
looks like?
It's like a bathroom, so like a typical bathroom, like a little
Like, it's just like
shower.
is it like the size of my bedroom? Because I got, like,
It's
a
smaller.
bathroom
It's
and
smaller.
that's cute, though.
Yeah,
It's just a dorm,
just like a
but
bed,
you
a
have your own
desk.
bathroom.
Yeah, a bed, a desk, and a bathroom.
That's actually quite luxurious for a
Yeah,
dorm to
I
have your own
know.
bedroom. I mean,
Mhm.
bathroom.
I'm like, thank God.
Sickening. Interesting. Well, yeah, so I mean, like, you're there for what, 5 months?
Mm. 18 weeks school wise.
And then you're gonna figure it out after. Be more worried about the figure it out
I
after part.
know. Well,
You're gonna where are you gonna
me
live?
and the boy are gonna
He's not there.
we're gonna travel
Who does he think he is?
for 2 months after.
Really?
Yeah, is that okay with you?
No, I wanna go. Why is your life so easy that you could just gallivant across Europe?
Because I've saved up a lot of
Yeah,
money.
I have money too, but I have things here.
I know.
See, you know what? You know what? You kids that live at home are so, you know what? You kids that live at home are so fucking lucky. I mean, like, no, I should have done
I
it when I lived
know.
at home
I'm
too.
sorry, guys.
No, it's definitely, I'm just saying it as like a jealous thing, but
Mhm.
like, God,
But my mom is like,
I
my
guess I
mom
did do it. What
today
am I talking about? I did do
my mom
it.
today
Yeah.
is like, I just cannot wait for you to suffer and like really feel like not in like a I want
No,
you to suffer, but like in
no,
a
I know,
good way.
like a
She's
mommy
like,
way.
I need you to suffer. I want you to suffer and like figure out that because like it's true. Like it's not my fault. Like I've just never not lived at home. Like it's not like a bad thing that I've never not
Oh, you
done
mean she
that.
wants you to not be
But
spoiled?
she's like, no, not like spoiled. But she's like, I want.
No,
Oh
I
my
was
god,
spoiled.
hi. Just
No,
sorry.
did you just piss your
No, I
pants?
just tipped my wine
She
glass a
pissed her
little bit.
pants
Guys,
with
I peed. Oh my god.
It's okay. You're
Um,
fine. It's just white wine.
but she was like, I just want you to like learn like budgeting and like groceries and
It
like
really is good to
because like
learn.
I don't really spend a lot of money, but that's because I also don't really pay a lot. I don't pay bills. Like I pay my credit card off and everything, but like I don't pay any bills. So it's like it's good for me to like go there and like I'm not paying like hydro and all that kind of stuff, but it's like I'm paying groceries and like gym and
Yeah, I would get mad at you, but then I
amenities,
realized
whatever.
that I'm like 4 years older than you, so it's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because when I went home for yeah, when I
Yeah.
went home for Aurora just mentioned like cleaning when you live at home and then
Yeah.
cleaning. I mean, I see her do the dishes on FaceTime, but like,
I always deep clean my kitchen like every morning.
but I think
I
about
vacuum, I do
how
the
I do the
laundry.
dishes 2 to 3 times a day. Sometimes, I mean, if I'm cooking a lot. Like today,
Same.
I did the
Yeah.
dishes twice today, and then I never think about the things that I never thought about moving out, like cleaning behind my toilet. Shit like
Mm.
that. I mean, this is gonna be gross, but I never clean behind that fucking thing.
Really?
I'm never back there.
Yeah. It's more so just like dust.
I do
Yeah.
my
Oh,
shower
bleach the
all the
shower.
time,
Yeah.
but well, yeah, but that I wasn't too
And
because
like
I
your
always like
sinks with like the
baths.
baking soda down the sink like to kill
Mm,
the
with like a little.
Also,
I love it.
other month you should be wiping around your sink for like mold and everything.
Oh, you should. I just do that every time I clean. I bought one of these electric spinning brushes that
Yeah.
extend. Oh, I love it.
That's awesome. Oh, I saw that in your bathroom. I
Oh
went
yeah.
pee.
Oh yeah. Did you play with it?
No.
It has a bunch of attachments. Don't touch the big one. I use that on my toilet. But like it really, I mean, like TMI, it gets like in the probably poopy spots.
Yeah.
Probably poopy spots.
Yeah.
And I see those cleaning TikToks where she's like, if you lift up the seat, that's what you think it is. You gotta scrub that.
Yeah.
You gotta do that. So all in all, you moving out, you gotta get your poopy scrubbing skills on.
Well, I mean, I do clean. Like I
You
love
clean the toilet.
cleaning. I've cleaned the toilet. Like I do that. I don't know. I like cleaning. Like I wouldn't say like I clean more than my mom, but I like to help out.
I mean, that's because you're a
Yeah.
good daughter.
Hmm.
But your mom's such a sweet lady.
Oh,
I
she's
would help her out
amazing.
too.
Yeah.
I want to go there and clean for her.
Right. No, I was saying to her, I was like, my brother, my dad, they have to help out because I feel like when they all go to work, if I like,
That might
obviously
be
when
a
I'm in
shock
school,
for
like I
them.
just like I'll do the dishes in the
Isn't your
morning,
brother
and
older than you?
he's 2 years older than me.
He
Yeah.
should.
I know, but I mean, he works 9 to 5 every day, so he doesn't
So
get home till like
I work full time. I go to school
I know,
full time.
but
I clean.
he's just like
I have a
different
28-year-old
breed, you
brother. I
know.
take care.
I know, right? But like, and my dad obviously he doesn't really he's like the breadwinner, so he kind of just whatever. But
Your mom doesn't work
she does, but she kind of just works for fun.
for fun. Hey, tell her I'm recording the podcast. Well, it's probably not. So just, anyways,
But yeah, no, she.
Sydney's interrupting. Sydney McKay, hi, you're interrupting the podcast. You just what?
I booked a one-way flight to Australia.
For when?
It's September 1st.
What?
Why? For what is January?
I'm moving.
You're not.
You?
Okay, I'll look, but I let me finish recording this, then I'll call you back.
Okay, you're actually being an awful friend.
Okay, love you.
They're so the same person.
She's so
She's
fun.
moving to Australia.
She's absolutely hammered at the bar right now. That was a phone call from my bestie, Sydney. Love her.
But, like I don't mind cleaning. Like I like to clean, but obviously like I don't
Honestly,
clean.
cleaning's the least of your worries.
I know.
Although I do.
I mean, I also do like I don't eat a ton of food. Like I don't really eat a lot. Like I was saying to my boyfriend, I was like, we have to be healthy. We have to be shredded for our Euro summer. Like I want abs. I was like, we're having chicken, rice, and veggies, and that's it. And I'm like, I'm gonna binge drink, but it's gonna be chicken, rice, and veggies.
Hey, as long you know what? I've
And I'm gonna work
decided
out every day.
the only reason, I mean, like all the weight that I have put on over the past 2 years or whatever is 2, 3, 4, whatever the fuck, since I was 19. So okay, 7 years. Oh my god, I'm old. It's from drinking, but it's also because I was never really into exercising.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that there's people that drink way more than I do, but they exercise still and they're fit as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's I can
Oh my
be I can be
god.
a binger and work out. Cleaning, I do think there's like little things that I never thought about. Like, oh my god, I never thought about under my bed before. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
vacuum under that.
Oh my god. And
Also,
mainly
like,
because I
and
have a
maybe
cat
Swiffer
too,
it
but
too.
I do. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't swear for that shit, but I do vacuum it. I mean, like, what do I need it to be spotless for? I ain't going under there. As long as all like the
Yeah.
dust mites and
Right?
stuff are there.
Yeah.
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 What else are you worried about?
I don't want to get
Are you
robbed.
worried?
I'm like, I don't want to
Yeah,
get
robbed.
robbed, and I'm gonna get like held at
Oh, robbed. I thought you
gunpoint.
said raw. Like you were gonna like not like sexy raw, but like
I don't want to get robbed.
I love getting raw.
But like, I don't want to get robbed. I don't want to
Get on
get held
top.
at gunpoint. I don't want to like.
I mean that could happen here though.
I know.
I mean like there's that poor rest in peace man that got stabbed outside that Starbucks. I mean,
Yeah.
for one, you know what? When I see stuff like that happening, like somebody like fighting with somebody, I just don't pay attention because I ain't trying to
Yeah.
get stabbed.
I know.
I'm sorry y'all, but I ain't trying to get stabbed. But rest in peace to that man.
I don't know. Like, I think I'm just excited to do this, but I'm also like, I'm like worried to like leave my friends, my family.
Well, the nice thing
And like my
is,
normal. I'm worried to leave like my normal. Obviously, leaving my boyfriend is not feeling great.
yeah, the nice thing is you can think about it. It's like you know you're coming back
I'm
in
coming
a set
back.
amount of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Like
If you were
I
like
think I'll come
leaving and
back.
like I'm starting a new job, I'm done, and
Right?
that's what you were doing. Like that'd be
Well, one of my friends, her sister graduated university, and it's been about, I think it's been 2 years. No, it's been like a year, maybe a year and a half now. And she just moved to Edmonton for,
from here.
yeah,
Yikes.
she works at Pepsi, and
Yikes.
but she works for Pepsi, like a really cool like Pepsi entertainment kind of thing
Is
like
she
that.
having like a bit of a weather shock being there right now?
Oh,
'Cause it's like
probably.
-40 there.
But
right now.
she bought a car. She's renting an apartment, so she's like there
Loving
for a long
life.
time. So it's like
She's there.
it's not like I'm like moving to
Yeah, I
England for like
never.
ever.
When I left, I can't even believe
What
it's
if I
3 years
fall in love with
later.
England? Like, what if I love it and I want to move there?
What if you fall in love? Bye. Just kidding. But no, what
What?
if you want to live there? I mean,
I know
like,
we
who
were talking about it
knows?
the other day. We were like, what if we
What if I
move?
want to come? What
Because
if I want to be your roommate?
we want to move to Calgary for sure one day because he wants to be a fireman.
Why?
Because it suits our lifestyle. It suits what he likes. He wants like
The last time we
he.
talked about it, you said you don't want to do that anymore.
Oh, but I was like he wants. But it's also like I would live there because if he wants that, then I would.
He wants to be a
He wants
fireman?
to be a fireman. He wants like
They
a.
get paid like 10 times here.
I know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But like he wants a big truck. He wants he wants to be a
Fucking prairie
fireman and like
boy
a
from the
big truck.
fucking.
He wants like chickens or like pigs. Like he wants that
I'm gonna
lifestyle.
punch him in the fucking throat.
And I always tell him I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. to fucking
I'm
like
not gonna. What do they say? I'm not
hog
gonna.
tie these fucking pigs. Like
Imagine you around the farm. What the fuck?
with like my pig whistle. I'm like,
Are you gonna cluck the hens and baa the
no,
sheep?
literally, like
Fucking
actually.
you milking a cow? You're gonna start sucking off cow
No,
udders.
literally. Oh my
All
god.
because your boyfriend is a fucking prairie digging, farm hole, shit eating, prairie.
No, like
Hold on.
95 years old.
I will back up. Prairie life is very cozy.
Yeah.
My dad's, whole family, he grew up on a little farm, like, an hour or so away from Winnipeg, and it's a little town called Ericsdale. And yeah, I mean, like, I like going there because I was able to do things that most kids don't do in this
Like
in a
shoot
city.
guns.
Stuff like that, or like I was driving like,
Yeah.
quadding's whatever, but like
I had that in
I was just
Langley.
fully
Yeah.
driving a vehicle, like and stuff like that, or like driving these 6-wheeler things through swamps, and it's just
Yeah.
like there's stuff that somebody like me looking at me that you wouldn't think that I like to do, but I love snapping a deer's neck. No, I don't
Really?
love doing that. Well, I mean, yeah.
You had like deer jerky.
I don't like deer meat.
Oh my.
It's not good. It's very.
Have you had
Yeah.
man
You've never
meat?
tried deer meat? Man meat?
How is man meat for you? Do you like it?
Penis?
I love man meat.
Like penis. I don't feel comfortable. I think my parents watched this. I'm a virgin, actually, so I don't really care.
Same.
I'm a virgin.
We can take that out. Oh my god, there's
No, I'll leave
the
it in.
sticker's still on
I'm a
here.
virgin. I'm Virgin Mary. I'm
You guys,
impregnated.
okay.
Okay, so
We
we
are
did have an
back.
audio issue there for a second.
We did. But it's okay. We fixed
But
it.
fixed
We're
it.
back and we're fine.
Here's a few things we talked about. I'll visit
Yeah.
really quick. Austin Mahone's a dick. Tana Mahojo is great.
Love her.
Niall Horan was pissed at a Grammy party. and this is all me witnessing it. Okay.
That's crispy cool. I like it.
There was something. Oh, I remember when I first started this little after the break thing. I said there's something that I heard from another podcast. I was asking about David Dobrik.
Yes.
And I said, you know, the Vlog Squad.
Yeah.
And there is. Well, I said the thing. Okay, Corinna Kopp.
Yeah.
I saw that video about her getting humbled.
Yeah.
And
You said it was like she's like, why don't I get a car?
she's like, oh, why does everybody else here get gifted a car? And then the girl was like, well, you got gifted your whole career.
Yeah.
And then we discussed the whole night.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, fire, Corinna. Sorry, love you. Get that bag, but whore.
Yeah.
She's not a whore.
No.
But, yeah. But anyways, I was watching the podcast with what are their names? Zane and Heath and their girlfriends or whatever, and they learned, which I learned today while watching it, is that hamsters, even household hamsters, hibernate.
What? Oh, because they go in the little nest.
I didn't know that.
But for how long?
I don't know. But they hibernate, so people think their hamsters are dead.
Stop.
They essentially bury them alive.
What?
So they're talking about their hamsters and how it's like, oh, mine died on Christmas or whatever, or around Christmas, and fucking buried their hamsters alive. So I was like, oh my god.
Stop.
Hamster.
You had a hamster?
Well, my hamster hanged.
What?
I had a hamster.
Sound of props.
So I don't really relate to that, but I went on a little. You know how I was talking about earlier? My dad's from a little farm town. We went there for the weekend,
You hung.
and I had a hamster. And I came back. My mother clearly didn't care about the hamster because I came back and he was, you know how like a hamster cage, his head was like bi-level, so like the upper level was like
Stop.
it had his food or whatever in his water, so obviously he wants to get up there.
And there was a rope
We
swing.
came back and there was no, he was like
He built a
I don't know
rope.
if like the ladder fell or what, but we came back and he was like in between the cages like this, like hanging, dead hamster body. When I
Oh
tell
my
you,
God,
my
I'm
7-year-old body will never forget
I'm sorry.
his little fucking teeth. Is just they're dead. His name was Benny. What's with me and naming all my animals Ben something?
Ben.
That hamster Ben. My
Oh
first
my God,
cat
you're
Benji.
gonna marry a Ben.
Oh,
Or
that
like
song
in
by
Bensity.
Ben. The two of us may love no more.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
I don't know that
Where's
song.
my record label? Bitch. You never heard Ben, but we'll listen to
No.
it after. But I do want to think about how the next pod that we do, you're going to be in London.
I'm gonna be London. But let's talk about some New Year's resolutions.
Oh, right. Thank you
Going
so much.
into this new year.
So it is now 2024.
You guys, like new year, new us.
So for my RizzCast resolutions,
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to keep up weekly unless there's a reason for a break
Yeah.
like Christmas, but that's in a
Yeah.
year. Maybe exams, but that's only twice a year as well.
Yeah.
Personal resolutions. I was saying earlier in the pod how people drink,
Yeah.
but they're still fit because they work out. So I
Yeah.
want to work out more, and I have been doing so.
Yeah.
What about you? Oh, I also want to just cut back on drinking as
Yeah.
well. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink every day, but I probably drink every weekend or
Mhm.
at least once a week. So
I think mine is just like moving away is just to be more like open my eyes to
independent.
more like
Oh,
but it's
That's
like
a shot
open
at you,
open
like,
my eyes to more like life and just like realize that like I don't know, just like be more open to experiences and like be more open about like life things.
sometimes I forget
and
you're only 21.
I know. But just like be more self-aware and try new things and like meet new people. Like don't be closed off to meeting new people. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I have my
Are
friends.
you ever really like that?
Sometimes, yeah.
You're not a closed off
Sometimes
person.
I'm like I close myself off because I'm like I have my friends, I have my people that I like, and
But
I'm
you're
like, I
also
don't
the
need more
type of person
people.
who's like nice, so you'll talk to anybody.
Well,
And
I
then
will, but
eventually,
it's like I don't. If I won't be friends with everyone.
well, I'm like that.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll keep talking to them. Where
Yeah.
eventually we might become friends because I keep
Exactly.
talking to them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Another thing though is
that-
like just like fitness goals. Like I
no,
want
I
to
think
work out and stuff.
not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I just did. Sorry, but that's us.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to you.
I know.
I don't like you.
What?
I smell like shit.
I hate you. I'm so glad we
No.
had that talk.
I'm so, this
You're not
RizzCast
very
2020.
pretty. You're not very
Not
bright.
very bright.
I'm so glad we had that talk.
Oh,
Do your best,
you're not
Jennifer
very
Coolidge.
pretty.
Do it. Ah.
Oh, oh. I just want a hot dog real
But I
bad.
would like mow down a hot dog right now, like a Costco hot dog.
With onions.
Oh, and
Banana
like
pepper.
relish.
Relish from this pussy.
Mhm.
Should I order 10 pounds of fucking wieners?
I want Wingstop. Wingstop. They have it in London. I know. Oh, they have
do you mean?
them. Felbo's Franks in.
Oh my god. Have you had one?
No.
So good. It's so good. It's so good.
But they have it right by like the Tim Hortons.
It's so good.
Target.
So good.
We'll check. We'll check.
Can you open your fucking
McDonald's?
like? Why does
should have
McDonald's not
one.
have a McDog? Like
Let's get it.
A&W used to
Oh
have
my
chubby
God.
chicken.
Yeah.
Or do they? Well, I know they have. Like,
I want like a root beer.
I know they have like the chicken sandwich, but I don't think they have like the hen or whatever on there with the chubby chicken. I'm saying hen like it's not chicken, it's chubby chicken. I'm the chubby chicken. Whatever. Anyways, so those are my New Year's resolutions. Drink
Yeah.
less, work out more, all around, be healthier,
Yeah.
and just listen to my body more. I think that was Trixie Mattel's thing. I remember watching
Right.
and it was like listen to my body more.
I've been feeling so nauseous lately.
And you have a boyfriend now.
I'm not pregnant. Yeah, I just have
You're
my period.
fucking
I have
pregnant.
my period right now. But
You better chug that glass of wine. Like kill
but
that
like
fucker.
I think it's like I think it's like nerves, but it's also like I keep getting deja vu, and every time I get deja vu, I get I get like really nauseous.
Deja vu, Bella.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Every time I get deja vu, I sit
And I
there
have really weird
thinking,
dreams. Sorry.
oh, I do too. I had
Like
the kooky. Oh, I
fucked.
can't talk about my dream the other day.
Fucked.
I told Aurora and our other friend Laura about it.
Whoa. I want to hear it after.
Oh, it's too inappropriate
Okay, I want to
for
hear
the
it
pod.
after.
It was a sex dream. It was nothing crazy. It was just like whatever. But yeah. I mean, so both of ours are basically to be healthier.
Yeah.
You go to the gym quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I want to get like ripped for my Euro summer.
I also think
You
I'm
know.
ready to. I'm ready to fall in love.
Yeah.
I'm done with this whole like going out and just like. I've never been like one to take people home from the bar. Don't text your boyfriend while we're on the pod.
Sorry. I just
You
saw.
can call him after. We'll call him
know.
together. How's that?
Yeah.
Because I want to say hi.
Okay.
I like him. He can meet Aurora. But I'm done with the. I've never been like somebody to like. I remember watching Jersey Shore, and I was like, how do they take people home every night? I can never do that, and not because like, ooh, it's dirty. I don't care
Yeah.
about that. Like, use protection, you're fine, or
Yeah.
whatever. Go to the doctor. But also, just like for your soul and your
Right?
body, how do you like take? I don't know. To each their own, but I personally could not do it. However, things like Tinder and Grinder and whatever have made it so accessible and stuff like
Yeah.
that to like have somebody come over or whatever. And like, I'm not for what's the word when you're trying to. I'm not saying something's good. I'm not condoning
Yeah.
random hookups. I mean, do it, be safe, but
Your eyes are so gorgeous
so much.
with that.
So, do you think you're coming out?
Yeah.
Do you think you're demisexual? You're coming
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, no.
Wait, so you just came out live on the pod?
No, I don't think it's like a
No, it's
sexuality.
not. As somebody who has come out, no, it's not. But
But
well, you know what? I don't want to undermine. No, because I've had
it definitely is a thing. I feel like all women probably have that. Yeah.
Well, no, because a lot of
Because like, I
no.
get that when you see a guy and you're like, oh my god, he's so
It's a
hot, and then you talk to him and
really-
you're like, you're the biggest idiot I've ever met in my life, right? You're like, no.
It's a really touchy subject to touch on
You
because
have
if
to
you
have sexual chemistry.
well, what I'm saying is like it's a really you just said a lot of women or all women have that. It's a touchy subject because if you say that, then you're slut shaming the women that kind of like not saying you are,
Yeah.
but like if you do say that,
That's
you're
very,
like slut
that's
shaming
very
the women that
fair.
sleep
Yeah.
around and stuff, and like that's why I know I'm not that because I've had my fair share of. But
Oh yeah.
now I can see myself
Yeah.
evolving into something like that, and like sexuality, it's a spectrum. You're changing all the
It
time.
is.
I mean, like right now you're straight. Next day you could be a fucking
A trans robot.
a trans robot, and that's on motherfucking period. And who knows? We're all human.
Right?
We're all just listen. We have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yeah.
And what's at the end?
I don't know.
Worms crawling through your body. It gives me a panic attack thinking about dying. I cannot think about it. I'll have a
Please
panic
like
attack
cremate
thinking.
me though. Like that's all I ask. It's just like cremate
Absolutely
my body.
not.
What?
No, because what if they want? Here's why I don't want to. Well, also I want my body to be here because I'm perfect. But what if in like 2,000 years from now they figure out how to bring people back to life? I'm burnt to ash. They can't do that.
Mm-mm.
Who cares about natural?
What,
We have
you're
AI now.
97 and you want to be like
What if they?
kicking it?
No. But let's say your offspring thousands of years from now like are like, oh, I wonder what my great 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 grandma and grandfather was like, and they're like, oh, we have this technology to bring them back. Hello, imagine.
What if
That's
it's
not
like
the
what
only
if
reason
what if they
I
could do
just
like a hologram version of you? That's
not
my
the
thing.
well, no, because that's not me though. I'm not.
What
like,
if there's a thing
conscious.
in 100 years where people can't die and no one dies?
I think they actually
And
say
we
that
would
our
never know.
generation is like millennial to Gen
They
Z
find a
is,
way
like,
to
the
keep you alive
first-
for forever, like immortals.
I don't think I want to be immortal.
Like I'm a
because
vampire.
You'll see everybody around you die. You'll see the world blow up
Yeah.
in 6 billion years when the world inevitably blows up.
No, like I'm Demon Salvatore.
You're going to die soon. Okay?
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Jack the Ripper in London. You are Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Did you not come out?
Mm-hmm.
She's Pan. Or what are you? Demi? Demi? I can't keep track of all these things.
What's even pan?
I think pan is when you like everything.
Oh.
Like
All
you
I
don't care
know
if they're
is like
trans
all
or
I know
whatever.
is like bisexual, gay, and straight, and like that's all I know.
You know what? I just don't care. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
I do not
Be
give a
happy.
fuck.
Choose your path. Love yourself. Love the world. Love others, and share.
Share sexual partners. Have an orgy.
Yeah.
Have that orgy you saw on Pornhub that you were worried about hosting.
Have that for
Aurora did it.
have
So
that.
can you.
Have that threesome. Have that four-way.
Have that 7-person pile up in your pussy. It's all good. But
So
I think that's next time we're recording. You're in London.
I'm in London. Should I record at Big Ben?
What?
I'm with Big Ben.
Who's Big Ben? I want you to get that little short guy who looks like a kid, the famous guy. What's his name?
Hasbullah?
Hasbullah.
He
I
lives in
want you-
England?
No, but probably somewhere in like the Middle East. I think you can go over there.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
and
find him. I'm gonna
What?
hunt
I don't think he's Russian. I
Hasbullah.
think he's like
I'm
Bulgarian.
hunting you down and I'm
Bulgarian.
finding you.
Hasbullah, you hear that?
He's 21.
No, he's like 30. I swear to God, he's like 30.
Like, what the
Google,
fuck?
producer, Google, please.
Like, I'm 90.
Oh God, I love the memes of him. I can look at them all
I
day.
know. He's a cutie.
God, he's so funny. He's
Okay,
weird as-
y'all. Well,
yeah.
I
Let me
think
end this
that
pod.
ends our podcast.
God, this advice turned into.
That was like not really
This
advice.
was not advice. I'm
I
so
don't
sorry.
think-
I'm not helpful.
I don't care. I'll figure it out on my own.
I think that's just what you. That's the best way to do it. Is
I
you go.
think it is.
That's the main thing I said. You just learn as you go.
Just fucking.
And if you need help, you know
fuck
how to
around
reach
and
me.
find out, but not like fuck around, but like I'm gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah, don't pay your hydro bills. It happens.
I don't
Don't
have
pay
to
that
pay a
way.
hydro bill.
But you're hardly moving out.
Yeah.
Your life is simple.
I like Paris and Nicole. Simple life. Okay.
You
We'll
look
see
like
you
Nicole
next
Richie.
time. I love you.
Bye, Rizzers. Love
Bye.
you so much.
Mm.